experience so far, like once you arrived at the hotel, I assume it was last night.
Um, it's pretty easy. We just arrived. We get the medical control, couple of tests like coronavirus and I think a little bit blood, yeah, temperature, and then you get a wristband and you go to your site. Then you checked in, then you go to your room, and if it's not necessary, don't get out of the hotel. And for me, I just like to be in my room, minding my own business, stay focused, and if I need to do something, then well, but till now, it didn't come to that. So that's my experience.
Great. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Fabrice Dieters from Veronica Fight.
Right?
Actually, Mark, Fabrice wasn't able to make it, so that's why you're not hearing the voice of Fabrice that you know. How were your preparations for the fight, Jairzinho? Were you able to complete your full training with all the corona restrictions?
Yeah, actually, my training camp was pretty good. None of this affect my training camp because I was ready from mod something, and as soon as the fight call off, we take a couple of step back. So the time was they say it didn't affect it that much, and then the fight was on, still on in April, and then it postponed, and we were like, okay, and now May 9 is not too far, so I have a good training camp, and I feel good, feel great. Can't wait to Saturday.
Do you feel any different from your normal form when you're fighting now with the coronavirus?
No, I feel I'm perfect.
It's mentally also the same.
Yes, pretty much. I can't wait to be in the octagon and be shine again. So I have nothing to complain actually. So,
Is it difficult for you that there's no audience there?
nah, for me it doesn't matter. Me and Francis gonna be there and handling business, setting things through.
What kind of fight will it be? People are expecting a stand-up fight. Is that something that's going to happen?
For me, I have a perfect preparation. Doesn't matter where the fight will go. If it go to the ground, it'll stay standing up. It's MMA, so it can go either way. So one thing I know, I want to step out of the octagon with my hands raised, and yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Do you think your kickboxing experience gives you an advantage?
Of course, a lot.
So what do you expect? Will it be a first rounder again, or will you take it to the fifth round? Because a lot of people think that you have the advantage when the fight is longer.
For me, it doesn't matter. We fight for 3 rounds, and if it go to the third round or it
Yeah.
go to the first round, I'm always focused, try to find what I'm looking for, put him down, walk away, and get my hands raised up to another one. And yeah, since this situation, we don't know when we're gonna fight again, and we love our sport and we do everything we can, and we also believe in our specialists in the world to um, this situation go away. And yeah, so I wanna go in there and shine and be happy again. This is what I love, and I can't wait to do this.
Thank you so much, man. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Nolan King with USA Today.
Hey, Jair, how are you? My first question for you: Dana White this week has come out and said that the winner of your fight on Saturday will likely get a title shot next. Have you heard that? And I guess does that add any extra motivation for what you're trying to do on Saturday?
Yeah, I saw some of those reactions on the internet, but I'm always motivated, and I'm looking for the title shot. After this, what I want is to go for the title shot and be champion after that. So it only make me happy that certain way the UFC trying to understand what's going on, that the heavyweight division kind of is hold on for few months now. So soon as that settled up, I just want to get a title shot. And Saturday, with that reaction of the president of the UFC or not, I'm always motivated, and I'm going there and do what I have to do for this guy away.
Yep, and going along with that, Dana also said that he would have to wait to see how Stipe versus DC plays out, and he was hoping that Stipe would come back sooner. He said he can't wait forever. Do you think that an interim title might be a good thing in this instance, just because Miocic is a firefighter and he's dealing with this pandemic and everything? Do you think that's maybe an appropriate move?
I think there's a perfect situation to put a interim title in. I said it before, and I think to get the heavyweight division move on with an interim title. If the champ is injured or we have a situation, we have to understand that, and then is the job of the UFC to see what can they do for us? Because I'm here because I want to be a champion, and after that I want to stay champion. So I'm happy that the Dana White tried to come with a solution.
My last question for you, you're very proud of your heritage. Have you talked about it to any of the people back home about this pandemic? How is the home country holding up during this thing?
Yeah, I'm always in contact with my home country, people, family, and friends. Now in my country, all the situations, the coronavirus situation is, we have no situations anymore. The last person that was infected get tested twice and was twice negative. So now it's a little bit. They still have the lockdown and still close the border because the countries on the left and on the right still have a couple of situations. So they decide to leave the border closed right now, but now home is safe.
Thanks. Appreciate the time.
So
Next, we have Damon Martin with MMA Fighting.
Here, obviously, in preparing for Francis Ngannou, you know what he does best. We all know he's a knockout artist, big, heavy hands. But we have seen, in his fight with Derek Lewis, there's a lot of tentativeness. He didn't want to attack. It was kind of like sit back and wait. How do you deal with, Francis being a counter fighter, being careful about attacking him, but obviously, showing your game? Because he has shown that tendency before to where he will sit back a little bit.
Nah, for me, I hope he come in that octagon this Saturday to fight, because that is what I'm looking for. He do what he does best. For me, I do what I do best. So this Saturday, I'm looking forward to go in the octagon and to be shine again.
And I know we talked before this fight about, you wanted this to be for an interim title, and I'm sure you saw, Stipe saying that he probably won't be back before August or after August, I guess, at this point. Knowing that now, does it serve a little bit more frustrating that this fight, isn't for an interim title, considering now what we know about, what the heavyweight champion is not going to be back probably till the end of the year at the earliest?
Nah. I mean, first things first. Let me put it as this. First things first, this Saturday, go in the octagon, knock Francis out, and then we're going to focus on what's going to happen. What I really want is I want a title shot after this. So I hope the UFC find a way to make it happen. Whether the Stipe and the DC fight happen or not, soon as this is done this Saturday, I want to be in line. So yeah.
And last question to that point, you've been so active since you've gotten into the UFC, so many fights in such a short span of time, obviously a lot of first round finishes. If you go out and beat Francis on Saturday, you knock him out, are you willing to wait for a title shot, or would you want to stay busy knowing that, because in theory, you could be out for 10 or 11 months, waiting for the winner of Stipe and DC, or would you rather stay busy and just continue to fight?
I'm thinking I'm in the middle of that. Put this guy away, and then get along with my team to see what is the best thing to do. So I'm not the only one taking the decisions. I have a perfect team, so we're gonna see that. I really want to be busy. That's what I want. So, but is that the right thing? I don't know. So I'm gonna get along with my team, and we're gonna come back soon as this happens.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jair.
Of course.
You're done.
Bye.
Have a good day.